Hi guys, I just wanted to make a video because I fucking wanted to. I've wanted to make vlogs for like quite a while now, but I've always been really worried that my life is way too boring for people to give a shit about. Like I'd just get the camera and be like, oh, I saw a squirrel today, and then that'd be it. Actually, I did see a squirrel today, but that doesn't really have anything to do with anything. I think my dog is potentially in the back of this as well, just to like, look how happy she is. Look at the joy on that face. But I'm like, I can't bring myself to move her just so that she's not in the back, so she's just going to be back there. My cat may also wander in screaming at some point because she gets lost in the house because she's gone mental. Yeah, one day I'll live in a normal house with normal people, but that day is not today. I just want to start by, other than waffling bollocks, saying thank you for the amazingly positive response that I had to that picture of me in my bikini that I posted on Tumblr, that I posted on Facebook, that I posted on Twitter. Actually, I think I posted it everywhere because I just had this moment of like, fuck everyone, I'm gonna post what I want, where I want. And everyone was so amazingly positive about it, and I can't thank you enough for that, because that's gotten like nearly 60 reblogs on Tumblr, which probably doesn't sound like a lot in the grand scheme of things, because a lot of things on Tumblr have been reblogged like 12 million times, but the fact that my body is sort of like on the internet at all is a bit of a big thing for me. So the fact that it's hit 60 notes, well, nearly 60, I think it's on about 59, is a huge thing for me. As I tweeted last night, I was like, I can't believe that there's a picture of me in a bikini on the internet, never mind that it's been reblogged at all. So thank you for that, and thank you to everyone who commented on Facebook as well. I'll post a link below. Is the description still below on YouTube? I can't actually remember. It's been a really long time since I made a video. I think it's still below. And I don't know why I'm pointing, because even if it is still below, you're not going to be able to see it on my tits, are you? It's not like I'm going to write it across there. But anyway, there will be a link somewhere around. I think it is still below, but there's no point in pointing there because that's not literally where it is. So you can follow the link if you want to read the bollocks that I've waffled there instead of waffling bollocks at my camera. The only other thing that I really wanted to say in this video was to elaborate on the whole thing that I said about people feeling the need to tear others down when they see a picture that they don't like. Like, as I said in the Tumblr post, I am really, really lucky in that I didn't get a single person saying anything remotely negative in any way on any of the posts that I've made. Everyone has been completely supportive and really, really sweet about it, and I'm, as I say, incredibly grateful for that. But what I don't understand is how people that do feel the need to bully others about the way they look, is those people don't seem to understand that whatever they say about that person has undoubtedly thought that about themselves 10 times over before they've walked out of the house that day. You can grab a thesaurus. Shh, Belle, stop sneezing. You can grab a thesaurus and look up the word fat and call me any of the names listed, and I will guarantee you that I have thought that about myself at least 10 times in my 26 years on this earth. There is nothing you can say to me that I haven't looked in the mirror and seen for myself, or thought about myself, or already had said to me by someone else. I promise you that whatever you think you're gonna hurt me with, I've already hurt myself with it. Or, you know, I've already had someone else call me it, or someone else has whispered it behind my back thinking that I won't hear. Whatever anyone has to say about someone else, they have probably already thought it themselves, and if they haven't, then fair fucking play to them for not thinking it about themselves. I have finally reached a point where I no longer give a shit what people think about me. Hence why I've started making videos and things, because maybe I want to blog about the fact that I saw a squirrel. I don't particularly, but I might one day, and if you're still watching then send me your address and I'll send you a medal. But I've reached a point now where I don't give a shit anymore, as you may have noticed from the fact that I posted a picture of me in a bikini, which 6 months ago, let alone a year ago, I would not have done in a million years. But not everyone has reached that point, and a lot of people have come to me and said thank you for saying that, or thank you for posting that, and it's just, well, you're welcome, and I really wish I could help you more than doing things like that. I wish I could tell you how I've reached this point, but I really don't know how I've reached this point. There is an amazing plus size model who I absolutely worship, and I was very lucky to meet last November a lady called Tess Munster who has helped me a lot, and her movement, F Your Beauty Standards, is a wonderful thing, and I would be lying if I didn't give some form of credit to her and that movement. But she hasn't sort of been behind me the whole time, pushing me to do anything. I mean, I don't know how many of you know my situation, but I quit my job in January after having spent 8 years there. Well, nearly 8 years, it was about 7.5, because I was sick of my boss bullying me. I'm not going to go into detail because that's not something to spread around the internet, but my boss and my supervisor at that place, many of you probably know where that is anyway, but I'm not going to name it just in case. My boss and my supervisor at that place were not nice people, and they made me very uncomfortable, and they beat me down in a way that I haven't experienced since I left school 10 years ago. And I finally, one day, very nearly walked out, and my assistant manageress, who was on my side from day one, God bless her, I'm trying really hard not to get emotional now, my assistant manageress was encouraging me to walk out of that place. And when someone of a managerial level is encouraging you to walk out because you shouldn't be treated the way you're being treated, that's when you need to draw the line. And I finally snapped, and I went in about 3 days later and I handed in my notice. They don't know that that's why I left. They think I got another job, which I did have another job offer, but I really don't think I would have coped with that job. It was not what I wanted. But anyway, that's another vlog. But like, I've come out of that place and I feel like a completely different person. There isn't anyone calling me Specsavers anymore, and there isn't anyone looking at my haircut and telling me to go somewhere else next time, both of which were examples of things that happened, but let's not dwell on that. But I've come out of that negative situation, and that has helped me a lot as well. So the only advice I can give is not quit your job. I'm not saying go out and quit your job if you feel like shit, or if you have no body confidence, because that won't work for everyone. I mean, as I say, I was in a position where I hadn't felt like that. The PGs have just come on shuffle on my laptop, I'm very sorry. Where I needed to get out of there to make my life better, and the only advice I can really give is if there is a situation in your life that is making you uncomfortable or making you unhappy, is change it. I mean, it's unfortunate for me that I'm now in a position where I'm not working, but at the end of the day, I'm also in a very positive position because I'm due some money from an inheritance, etc., no details. So I could do that, but try whatever the negative thing in your life is, try and remove it, because that's bound to help you. I don't really have anything else to say other than thank you again, and the next time someone tries to tear you down, turn it back and you tear them down. Okay, I might make another one of these soon, I don't really know. If I see another squirrel, who knows what the fuck will happen, you might get 10 videos. If I see a hedgehog, shit, that's it, it'll be all over the internet. Okay, anyway, thanks for listening to me waffling bollocks. So, thanks guys, bye.